Hello everybody, this is jaydenshaunts, and today we have to unbox and set up is the new for 2023 Bloody Trick-or-Treater from Party City. This is an animatronic that I have to admit, I was not a very big fan of. I was not a very big fan of it when we saw the promotions and the photos online, but when I saw it set up at the store I picked up Leatherface from today, I thought he was actually pretty cool. For a simple budget animatronic at $100, he's actually a pretty dang good deal for what this little guy is, and he's really simplistic. He would be really good for a first animatronic if you are looking. So upon opening the box right off the bat, there's his instructions, and I believe he is all tied in here. I'm not going to, oh, maybe I can get him to slide out of the box. There we go. Oh, there goes his shoes. But sliding him out of the box, this is what he looks like all packaged up. He actually looks pretty dang cool, and he's got a full sculpted face underneath there. We could see his like rotten off nose under there. He's got some detailed face work under there. Doesn't feel like he has any teeth, but I'm really curious what he looks like under there. There's his little treat bag, his pretty cute little detailed hands, his poles, and his base. I don't think this guy has a whole lot to him, so we're going to go ahead and get all of his parts laid out and show you what he comes with. Here is everything that the Bloody Trick-or-Treater comes with. You have the body with the arms and the bag and the torso turning mechanism up in the shoulder frame, the waist frame with the control box, the base, his two straight leg poles, his 2 feet, and his 2 pieces of foam with cloth that form his legs. Let's get to his setup. The first thing that you're going to do is snap lock both of your poles into the base matching A to A, and then slide on over his shoes on both sides. These are both the exact same molded shoe, so it is not going to matter what side you put them on. Then you're going to go ahead and grab your little leg foam pieces that have the cloth over them, and go ahead and put those on like so, ensuring that this end that is sewn on the bottom, it's towards the top of the shoe, so that way that kind of fills out his pants look. And then you're gonna go ahead and snap lock on the torso module frame, matching A to A and B to B, and then pushing those down, ensuring they snap into place, listening for a click. Now we're gonna go ahead and snap on his body. After snapping on the body, go ahead and plug in the wires coming from the control box that lead up to the head of the animatronic, and then the other one coming from the bag. The one coming from the bag is for the sensor, then the ones going up to the head are going to be for the lights in his face and all of his motors up there. Now we're going to go ahead and cover him up and see how we're going to power him up. Since this is a more budget animatronic, this one does not come with an adapter. However, you do have the opportunity to use a 6-volt 2-amp DC adapter or 4 AA batteries. You have a on, off, or external trigger. The on is going to automatically turn on the function for the motion sensor and sound sensor. Off, you won't do anything. External trigger is for if you use a step pad or multi-prop remote. Then he has a speaker jack. Then you have his volume control. We're gonna go ahead and turn him all the way up. And then for the sake of this video, I am going to plug him in. Now we're going to see him all lit up and ready to go. And here he is all set up and ready to go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the new for 2023 Bloody Ghost Trick-or-Treater from Party City. This, I have to say, really exceeded my expectations. As I stated previously, I was not a very huge fan of this when seeing the promos and everything, but I saw it in person and really liked it. I liked the quality of the audio, not to mention the audio being background audio from Halloween Kills. That was a huge selling point for me, was the audio, and it's overall a very simple but effective character. I plan to use this guy with our candy bowl this year. He'll probably stand on the table with the candy bowl, turning side to side. I'll have his volume turned down quite a bit because he is very, very loud for the little 3-foot figure he is. That's another thing I want to point out. Again, Techie Toys going the extra mile with quality. This is only a 3-foot product, yet it has the massive control box that they have on all of their life-size figures to give it that extra, very loud, very clear audio. I really, really liked that they did that. The overall prop is built pretty well. I do wish that the stand was black instead of white, because I feel the white is going to stand out a lot and kind of ruin the realism to if people thought it was a real prop, or like not a real prop, a real person. So I will be spray painting the base black. And I'm also just not a fan of how bright this blood is. It looks like watercolor. It looks like washable paint. I don't like that. I will definitely be redoing that. I will probably wash all of that out of there and then go back in there with permablood. Up here it definitely looks a little better, but not that much better. On the box around his eyes, it definitely looks a lot better and darker. So as I stated previously, we will be washing that out and going over those spots with permablood. The prop is pretty great quality for a 3-foot product. It has a whole metal frame, a pretty solid gearbox. He's got some pretty gnarly looking eyes. Those eyes look really, really neat. And he's got a full mold underneath there. You can see like the nose cut off. And there I can see if I can hopefully get this up. It can't take it off completely because it is hot glued, but there is a full mold underneath there. But yeah, for $100, this is a great starter prop if you're looking for your first prop to go through with. Not too scary, not too cutesy, not too big, not too small, not too high in the price range. It's just right for what you're getting out of this. If you have the opportunity to grab it and are looking for your first animatronic, I would recommend this one to be one of your choices. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe.